Puddle Lane. How Miranda flew down Puddle Lane. How Miranda flew down Puddle Lane. The wide-awake mice were once toy mice in Mr. Wide-awake's shop in Candletown. But one day a magician accidentally spilled magic silver dust all over them, and they came alive. They escaped from the toy shop and went to live in the market building in the middle of the square. This is the story about Miranda Mouse and what happened when she went for a walk in Puddle Lane. Miranda Mouse. One afternoon, the wide-awake mice were all fast asleep in their home in Candletown Market. The sun was shining down outside, and the mice were all very warm and comfortable. A bee came buzzing in under the roof. The bee buzzed in Miranda's ear. Miranda woke up. The bee flew off into the sunshine. Miranda woke up. Miranda looked down at the stones below. She could see the sunlight shining on the stones. There was no one in the building. Miranda blew in her brother's ear. Jeremy Mouse opened one eye. "I'm going out," she said. "Come with me, Jeremy." But Jeremy was much too sleepy to get up. He shut his eye and went back to sleep. "I'm going out," said Miranda. Jeremy opened one eye. Miranda looked at the other mice. They were all fast asleep. "I'm going out," said Miranda. Nobody else said anything at all. They didn't even twitch their tails. "I'm going out," said Miranda. Miranda ran to the top of a post. She took off her clothes and folded them very carefully. Then she ran down the post to the ground below. Miranda ran down the post. Tomcat was sitting on a wall in the sunshine. He was fast asleep. As Miranda ran out into the square, Tomcat opened one eye. Miranda didn't see Tomcat. She ran off across the square. Tomcat opened one eye. Miranda didn't see Tomcat. Miranda ran along the street. Tomcat got up. He jumped down from the wall. Tomcat jumped down. Miranda looked up Puddle Lane. She didn't see anyone. Miranda wasn't very big, and she was looking for people the same size as her. Miranda looked up Puddle Lane. Miranda ran up Puddle Lane. She hadn't gone very far when she heard a crash. Miranda ran up Puddle Lane. Miranda hid. She hid in an empty box. She kept quite still. She listened. Nothing happened. Miranda looked out of the box. She didn't see anyone. Miranda hid. Miranda ran on up Puddle Lane. She hadn't gone far when she heard a clatter. Miranda ran up Puddle Lane. Miranda hid. She felt rather frightened. She hid in a dark corner. She kept quite still and she listened. Nothing happened. Miranda looked out of the corner. She didn't see anyone. Miranda hid. Miranda ran on up Puddle Lane. She hadn't gone far when she heard a thud. Miranda ran up Puddle Lane. Flower. Miranda hid. She hid in an empty jar. She kept quite still. She listened. Nothing happened. Miranda looked out of the jar. She didn't see anyone. Miranda hid. Miranda ran on up Puddle Lane. She had gone a long way when she came to a big foot. Miranda ran up Puddle Lane. The big foot was in a big shoe. The magician lived at one end of Puddle Lane, and the foot was the magician's foot. Miranda didn't know who it was. She climbed up onto the magician's shoe. Miranda and the big foot. The magician looked down. He saw Miranda. Miranda was just going to climb up the magician's leg when she heard a deep voice say, "What are you doing in Puddle Lane? It's not very safe for you here, little mouse. You'd better go home again." The magician looked down. He saw Miranda. "Fly through the air, little mouse," cried the magician. "Fly through the air, and you're back in the square." The magician snapped his fingers. Miranda found herself flying through the air. She flew down Puddle Lane, round the corner, and back into Market Square. Miranda flew down Puddle Lane. She landed by the post in Candletown Market. "Whatever happened?" cried Miranda. "Whatever happened to me? I think I'd better go home. I'll go back to Jeremy and tell him all about it." And she did. And that is the end of this story. Miranda went back to Jeremy. When Miranda looked up Puddle Lane, she couldn't see anyone. How many people can you see in Puddle Lane?